Cheers! Welcome to Movie Bitches! RuPaul's Drag Race Season 1, Episode 1. Yes! You asked for it, and you got it.
So, we're gonna attempt to go back and review all the seasons.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. That is
Superstar.
like 100 episodes.
Literally.
Yeah. So, Season 1. My goodness, how things have changed.
Although, RuPaul has not changed a bit.
You pretty much know.
She looks fucking the same.
Yeah. Although I will say I don't know if it's that, like, the fuzz of the...
I mean, her face looks the same. Like, when she's in the workroom,
yes,
I'm like...
Yes. Yeah.
Haven't aged a day?
No.
And you know who else is not aged a day? Mike Ruiz. He looks the exact same.
Pretty much.
It's crazy.
Yeah. I love that he does, like, the first photo shoot every season. Mm-hmm. That's, like, a lovely little tradition.
It is.
I will say the show has improved dramatically.
Well, like, production value.
Well, and just, like...
Figuring out what the fuck they're doing.
Exactly. Like, the tone, the pacing, the, like, presence...
Yes.
...is all much more, like, official.
But man, is this cast great.
This...
For the most part.
Cast, lovely.
Yeah. Like, it's crazy how many just stars there are in this cast.
Seriously.
It's like, we've got Nina, we have Angina, we have BB, where you're like, Season 1? They were in Season 1?
Yeah.
Like, I thought they could have been in Season 2 or 3.
Exactly.
Chanel is...
She really is cluelessly narcissistic. Because it's just like...
The things that come out of her mouth.
People call me the Barbra Streisand of drag.
What's crazy to me is that, like, she kind of calls it out.
Mm-hmm.
And then yet is still...
It's like, very weird.
Delusional about how like... It's just like layers upon layers of narcissism.
The judges, in their mind, already think, oh, she thinks she's gonna win this, so we're going to give her no reaction as to not boost her confidence level any more than it probably already is.
But no, they're not thinking that at all. It's your narcissism and craziness that is, like, putting this into that. It's just crazy to me.
It's so crazy.
But it's really entertaining.
It's really entertaining. It certainly is, mildly annoying, but somehow it's also kind of hilarious and endearing. I also loved... So Akasha is just, like, coming in like gangbusters.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, Chanel has her ass out. I thought I was going to be the only skank.
Hers is a little flabby. It jiggles. Mine is solid muscle, so it doesn't, like, move at all. So, I mean, it just depends on what you're into.
There's some really good shade and, like...
I miss the just general, like, we're gonna be, like, generally assholes to each other. Not, like, cunts.
No.
But just
like a little undercutting of each.
Bitchy, you know? Just, like, what?
Yeah.
I'm more fabulous.
But there was also, like, a lot of, like, nice things being said.
Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of queens who aren't mean at all. You know?
Right, sure.
And still fabulous.
Yeah.
Nina.
Yeah.
Nina.
Wow.
I love Nina Flowers.
Yes.
She is still completely one of a kind. She's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I love her.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love Nina Flowers.
I do too.
Tammy Brown.
Yes.
I really liked when I first watched this season. Originally.
Okay. Yeah.
First time.
Yep.
And I still really like her.
Uh-huh.
I think she was so ahead of her time.
Yes.
Like, she would fit in so much more now.
I think that she would probably, like, blossom a little bit more now.
Yes.
Whereas she kind of was, like, almost repressed.
Mm-hmm.
She was, like, the kooky one that was, like, a little bit, I think, afraid to be as kooky as she wanted to be.
Yes. Well, they were constantly giving her shit.
Sure. Like, oh, you're different.
Yeah. Like,
there was
you?
kind of this ostracizing.
Ostracizing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was, you could tell was already starting. Where it was like, oh, you're weird. Like, it's just, there's something fun about her. I don't know. She's got a, like,
Cheeky wink to her.
Yes.
But every time I look at Tammy, she was staring at me and she was winking.
BB, I don't know. It's so funny how much BB, even from the very first episode, was such a diplomat.
Yes.
Just the way she carries herself and how she talks and what she talks about is so different than everybody else.
I thought all the girls were really stunning, but I bring a lot of international influence, and I feel like right now I'm really ahead of the game.
But she's like, she'll be like bitchy, but then also say something really eloquent in the same sentence. It's amazing.
Yeah.
She's also fascinating and kind of one of a kind.
Yeah.
It was also really hilarious. We were watching it and RuPaul is like listing all the prizes that you'll win, and then she goes, and
a cash prize of $20,000.
but I was like, it wasn't even $25,000. Like
20 grand.
Like $25,000 pyramid was on in like the 70s and 80s.
Right?
Okay, so the first mini challenge is a photo shoot.
Of course.
A sexy car wash.
Yes.
With sexy... They're not called the Pick Crew
They're not called the Pick Crew yet.
They're just two hot guys.
Yep.
They're in the back parking lot of the studio.
Yep.
Like, it's real jank.
You're really janky.
Pork Chop was feeling...
The thirst was real.
Feeling herself and those models.
Yeah.
I loved feeling on their bodies, and I helped wash their backs, and woo, it was fabulous.
I do kind of miss the photo shoot being like a really embarrassing, like they would always put them in uncomfortable situations.
Yes.
She was pissed for being doused with water. Oh!
It takes them down a notch, right?
Yes.
It's like, okay.
It's like a leveling of the playing field, kind of.
Yes, like, we're like, and then they have to get out of drag. I don't know. It's like a nice tradition, and they didn't really do it this year.
I like where they throw them into like...
Just like, ah! Yeah, exactly.
A drag queen's worst nightmare. We're really going to test the glue on those eyelashes.
Exactly.
Like, I mean, so Pork Chop, though she was feeling it, her photos...
Her face kind of got lost.
Yeah, her photo shoot wasn't great.
Nina was living for this car wash.
Yeah, pretty
She's
great.
like a beautiful, like, Dilophosaurus, like, flower, Venus flytrap, just like everything amazing. Rebecca was terrible.
Terrible.
Tammy, I mean, her character isn't sexy, but like,
right.
I feel like she was owning it.
She was playing with it. It wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible.
She was doing her kind of sexy.
I kind of wish she did like a little bit of like a, I'm going to show a little leg, you know.
A little
to,
like it happened one night.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, oh no.
Yeah.
Scandalous.
Right, that would have been kind of fun.
Yeah.
But she didn't do that. Also, it's so hard to tell.
Oh my god, the quality is a disaster.
It's just like, I mean, the Vaseline is so thick on that lens, I don't even know.
Yeah, they could all have terrible makeup. Except Nina. We wouldn't know. Except Nina. So, the runway.
Yes.
So the quality is so insane. You literally can't see RuPaul's face when she's walking down the runway.
Literally.
Like,
there's a glowing blob.
Like, what? Is that there? What's happening?
And it's just like these little like curtains. I mean, it's very bare bones, but
it's real cute.
It's endearing.
It's very endearing. Yeah, the stage is very small. The judges
are like crammed together.
Shoved together. Everything's very on the cheap, but I kind of love it. So I had forgotten that Bob Mackie was the first guest judge on the pilot.
Very special guest judge.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I love Bob.
I also forgot that Michelle Visage didn't come on till later.
You forgot?
I forgot.
Merle?
Yes.
Oh.
And Merle's great.
Merle is great. And I still miss, I know some people don't love Santino, but I still miss Santino.
It looks like you're ready to give a $20 job or something.
And they bleeped out
a hand job?
Should we get into the looks?
Yeah, let's do it.
The challenge was drag on a dime. And they brought in a bunch of thrift store clothes. It was like, we brought you a bunch of crap. So the looks of the night were Nina Flowers, who was wearing some Scottish, like, road warrior, punk rock, fabulous realness, like, fucking, I can't.
Yeah. She was kind of giving me, like, some Mad Max, like, Fury Road realness in, like, the best way.
Is there a bad way?
No.
Like, I've remembered this outfit from seasons to come. It was kind of the only one worth talking about, really. I mean,
in this episode. Yes.
Like, when you really think about it, you're like, was anyone else even close? Fashion-wise?
No.
No.
You could see her having brought that outfit.
Yeah.
You know?
Which is why she won. Akasha was dressed like a prostitute. I mean, it was like... basically black stretch fabric that was very short and then had a whole...
It was really bad. It was ill-fitting, as Bob Mackey pointed out, and it was just not flattering.
It wasn't. Angina
had like these shower loofah ruffles.
It was kind of, it looked like Bjork's swan dress, kind of.
Yeah. I mean, I thought it was pretty good.
It was pretty good. The top, Angina's very much into like not padding and that sort of stuff, but the top didn't even have really any fashion or structure to it. It was just like kind of a piece of fabric.
Right. It was.
I like the bottom more than the top.
Yeah.
Ooh, so pork chop was like a leprechaun housewife. I don't know what it was.
There's just like so much green. Michelle Visage, thank God Michelle Visage wasn't there. She would have. I was gonna say she would have gone home, but she did. Oh, it's actually kind of sad because I do like pork chop.
I like pork chop.
And what was that documentary about, like the the pageant?
Pageant.
It's called Pageant. But
yeah, and Alyssa was in that.
Alyssa was in it too, and I think Coco.
Maybe.
I like pork chop, and I'm kind of. It was like, oh, like I wish we got to see a little bit more from her.
Me too.
Because I don't think that she really was done justice.
No.
She clearly. I mean, she hated her outfit.
Yes.
It wasn't like she was proud of it and went home.
Owned it. Like, she did the joke with the...
Oh, she made it work.
Like, so I feel like on other seasons where someone has this, like, a horrific outfit, but they've kind of, like, played it up or made it a shtick, they've slid by, and for whatever reason she didn't.
I think the reason was just that everyone else wasn't as bad.
But Rebecca Glasscock was.
Well...
But, like, Rebecca should have been in the bottom, and then it would have been, like, two black mini dresses going against each other, and then, like, Rebecca would have gone home, and then, like, it would have been great.
Well, it would have been Rebecca against pork chop. No matter what, pork chop deserved to be in the bottom. I'm sorry.
It looked like she put more into her outfit than Rebecca. Rebecca made a black mini dress with, like, aluminum foil, like, spikes on it.
Oh, they were so bad.
I love my outfit. It describes me from top to bottom.
It's gonna be a running theme that I don't really particularly like Rebecca Glasscock. Sorry in advance. I don't think she was talented enough to stay as long as she did. There, I said it. Anyway, BB was wearing a leopard black cocktail dress.
Oh yeah, it was like black with like little like leopard fringe trim, and she had like a belt that she took off, and then like
it was like Ru said something about like how much wood could a woodchuck chuck, and so I was like, maybe that's like wood, but the quality's so bad we can't tell.
No, because I guess
I'm not sure. The quality was so terrible. I think it was leopard print.
I'm pretty sure it was leopard print.
It's like Jane Wyman realness.
But like not Pebbles Bam Bam leopard print.
I like that you said Pebbles Bam Bam like that was one person.
Pebbles and Bam Bam, but I don't know which one has the Bam Bam.
I think they both.
Maybe
Bam Bam.
Okay.
Pebbles has like the green
bib
with the black panties and the bone.
Oh, okay.
And Bam Bam has like the Tarzan.
Yeah.
With the bone. Chanel had on some like
more ass.
More ass. Please.
Ass, titties, ass, titties, ass.
Chanel was like sunburnt gladiator.
Sunburn?
Like she was like looked orange. Just sort of like a blob of orange. And she had like a parasol, so I was like, is she at the beach?
Oh yes, of course, the parasol!
I know for a fact that when I was on the runway, my umbrella broke, so that sucked.
Last for the challenge. We got
Jade.
Yes, she had some like Rafiki realness. With like the staff and the skirt, like it was definitely
some like Raquel Welch, like I made a grass skirt, I might be like Tarzan's Jane situation. I like Jade. Jade's so like nice.
Yeah,
but
and
then
fishy and pretty.
Because of that, she's kind of forgettable.
Right.
So, last but certainly not least, Tamra Brown.
Yes.
Came out with some Whatever Happened to Baby Jane realness. It was very like copper tone baby beach. If anything, hers was my second favorite look, honestly. Like, it represented her.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it looked like...
It was something that someone would have worn at some point.
Yeah, it was also weird, like after they've come back from Untucked, Akasha is wearing, like, a purple rubber glove.
Yeah!
And she's just, like, doing this.
She's kind of, like,
It was real weird.
It was, like...
You were, like,
Michael Jackson?
that she
I thought maybe she, like, cut herself in backstage.
It was like a surgical glove.
It was really strange.
And she's just holding it, like...
She's just standing.
She's holding it, like,
standing,
I gotta keep the blood, like, from whatever. Like, it was odd. And then all through the lip sync, she had their glove on. It was... Oh! It's like a hand job joke?
It looks like you're ready to give a $20 job.
I wish.
That'd be so funny, but no, what a hand job? Like, what?
Because she's like...
She's gonna put a rubber glove on to get a hand job.
Yeah, because she's like, no barebacks. Like, you gotta keep it clean. Right? I cracked it.
No barebacks. No barebacks.
So Kasha and Porkchop had to lip sync.
Yes.
And the first song was
Cover
Girl, which, while I love that song, do not get me wrong.
Great runway song, not a great lip sync song.
Not the best lip sync. A lot, like the last half of the lip sync is them just going, work!
Work!
And Akasha clearly won. Porkchop almost, like, fell over because she twirled so much. She, like, got herself dizzy.
Girl.
So Porkchop went home, which I'm sad about. Think it should have been Rebecca, but, like, whatever. What are you gonna do? Her outfit was fucking terrible.
It was pretty awful.
So, this season, I actually just found out about this from one of our fans.
Right.
That season 1 has Untucked.
It did have well, yeah. It wasn't called Untucked yet.
It's called Under the Hood.
But it starts off with this really bizarre, like...
RuPaul Barbie doll. She looks like she's like a cast member of Rewatch. It's not even like, they didn't even bother to stop animate it. It's literally someone off camera doing this with like a Barbie doll.
Join me as I take you under the hood of RuPaul's Drag Race.
And it's like, there's a script. I mean, what happened?
Okay.
It's like RuPaul, like, I'm not coming in to fucking film this shit.
Nope.
I will record my voice over the phone.
Yep.
You write some shit down, and my Barbie doll will, like, what?
Did they install that new toilet seat in my dressing room? Yeah. Because you know I ain't gonna pee until that toilet seat arrives.
So stupid.
I wish they would bring back the RuPaul Barbie doll for the new Untucked.
But that was very silly. The whole show is bizarre to me. It's kind of, it's much more like
how
the
Untucked
new Untucked
now
than the old Untucked.
Yes. Like, we're just filming them in their natural habitat, and it's boring.
And it's very boring.
Did you get a feeling for a second there that it was like stripping down his
I asked her, I said, what if we have to do it?
Go bring it out!
Well, and then also, though, Chanel's delusions.
You're the Ebony and I'm the chocolate.
Oh, no, I'm chocolate too, boo. The lightest skin.
That's what I said. Ebony and chocolate is both the same thing.
Oh, and if you're wondering, Under the Hood, I think all but maybe one episode is available on YouTube. It has, like, Spanish subtitles, but, like,
whatever, who cares?
It's an entirely different country.
So Chanel was having just verbal diarrhea, and then they would cut. They kept cutting to Tammy Brown, just being like, as if to say, "Is anyone else hearing this?"
Yeah.
It was kind of great.
Well, it was weird too. So this season was sponsored by Absolute.
Yes.
So where's the Absolute?
Yeah, they weren't piling them with alcohol.
Get these girls drunk, have them start bitching about each other.
Yeah.
And where's the pig free box?
Yes, but still a great season.
Oh yeah, I'm excited.
I mean,
this is gonna be fun.
I'm excited. I think it'll be fun. Nina Flowers, Nina Flowers, Nina Flowers.
Absolutely. It's really nice to just have more Drag Race in my life again. Like, I didn't realize there was like a void.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden you're just like, oh, that's right, that's what was missing. Drag queens. Duh.
bitchy drag queens.
Yeah.
Do bitchy catty things.
All the time.
Looking fabulous.
Need it all the time.
Yes.
And stay tuned. We're going to try and post these on a regular basis. So keep your eyes out and tell all your friends.
Yeah.
And be like, Movie Bitches are the best. Check them out. Yeah.
But do it in that voice.
Only in that voice.
Cheers.
No! Oh, these jellyfish can't! Oh, ow! Surfers killed my mom, that's why I want to eat you!